Oke, kembali lagi guys di match quarter final, match kedua ya sekarang. Ini dulu mau ngomong ini ada yang mau beli, ini tadi ada yang mau beli dia. Tunggu dulu guys. Oke, sekarang kita langsung di match aja ya. Sekarang kita jadi tim
Ceará come here looking every inch the semi-finalists, having done a thoroughly convincing job on the same opponents in part one of this tie. The mood, of course, therefore, is good, certainly if you belong to the right camp. The question in their minds, not whether their team will progress, but can they do it with real style? We are soon, very soon, to receive the answer to that. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So one terrific performance under their belts, now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
With a lead this big, it's tempting to think you're in the semis already, perhaps even beyond, but this lot are far too good for that, and I expect them to be professional enough about this.
And already we're underway here. Ceará arrive here having won their home leg, and they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It would take some comeback to deny them.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Bastos cuts it out. Rodriguez. Danilo. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Gol. Alex Tekes bombardir lagi kita guys, Botafogo ini.
Vinicius spreads it towards the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Away from immediate danger. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward it goes. Caught offside that time.
Padahal cuma berapa langkah ini.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Coutinho. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Santai bro.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. There's the through ball. Now the counter. He gets past his man. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for...
He's given it away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Otavio battles to win it back. Vinicius. Vinicius plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Good idea, just poorly executed. Medina. Danilo. Medina.
Medina.
He's had a look. Vinicius drives it forward, and now they can launch a counter. Has he picked him out? Going through. Clears it out of harm's way, and it's been taken straight back. And the shot! There it is!
Asis dari
The
Pedro Henrique
breakthrough
sangat
strike.
cantik di game.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Langsung saja kita mulai lagi.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Breaks on here. Finds himself eased off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Medina is fouled. Danilo. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Ramos! And it's played forward. Bastos. Danilo. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the first half is done. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Ceará come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Ceará carrying a one-goal lead. Knocks it away. He's tried one.
Apa itu?
Oh, just
Apa
lacked a
aja?
decent finish.
Ceará know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Hoists it forward. Enrique has created one goal already. That's been drilled forward. Alex Telles. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Itu diving.
And he's kept it out. And that's a poor pen.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Gets up to head it! No, not the best of headers. Marcel positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a promising ball. Now can he finish? Shot at goal! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
Pedro Henrique MVP-nya harusnya.
He's pinged one through here. Diving header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Enrique simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Chance! It's a goal kick. Done very well to intervene. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Marcel drives it forward. Medina. Towering header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Marcel goes looking. Ramos tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Maaf Pedro Henrique, kalau diganti dulu.
Forward it goes. And that has put paid to that. Ceará have a free kick.
Harusnya dikasih cuma coy. Pelanggaran keras.
A long ball, but not especially accurate. Referee's given a throw. Botafogo making consecutive changes here. Danilo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. And the counter is on. Richardson. It has gone through to him. Juan! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Adair plays it out to the wing. Oh, good interception. Correa. Bastos. Alex Telles. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Ceará really could have done without this. And that's going to be a booking. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. And that's one back! time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Agregatnya 5-1 kalau.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Medina goes looking, rapidly approaching the end, now just moments away from a semi-final place. Looking to get within range. Goes for goal! He scored!
Langsung ke bawah, so.
He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Botafogo can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's had a shot! That could spell trouble. And another time! Bastos. It's got through to him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good ball. Big chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Luka really is the man bang in form. There's something about him just now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Juan drives it forward. A heavy challenge. Now a chance to break. And that will be the final act. Ceará through to the last four. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Ceará just seemed to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
Vinicius Zanocelo. Kita lihat. Anjay. Vinicius Zanocelo. Oh, gol 1, masih 1, cok. Ya. 6-1 agregatnya. Anjay. Sekarang kita maju ke semifinal untuk menghadapi Botafogo FR. Ya. Ya. Sekian dari kita bersama José Mourinho. Nantikan pertandingan semifinalnya ya guys.